started. Okay. First of all, we want to understand what is the meaning of mediation. Mediation occurs when the third variable, called the mediator, carried out the influence of the predictor variable x to the response variable y. In simple word, x affects m and m affects y. The mediator explains how and why x affects y. So we want to understand what is the meaning of main effect or direct effect. Before adding mediator, we have a simple relationship that means x directly predict y. This is called the main effect or direct effect. Okay, so in this part I want to understand, or we want to understand the direct effect versus the indirect effect. Direct effects impact x directly on y, that means x directly on y, and the indirect effect is x related to m and m related to y, that means this is the indirect effect. So when you are using the mediating concept in your research step to check the mediation step by step, first of all check if x significantly predict m. X significantly predict m. And step number 2, check if m significantly predict to y. And third step is x. Check if x still significantly predict y when m is included. And step number 4, check the significance of the indirect effect. That means x related to y, x related to m, and then m related to y. So when we're using this concept, you want to understand how to interpret your results based on your analysis. First of all, we want to understand the no mediation. If the indirect effect, that means a effect x related to m and or m related to y, that means this path, any of the path, if indirect effect is not significant, any of the part, that means a is not significant or y, b is not significant path between the relationship b m and y, that means no mediation in here. Full mediation if the direct effect is not significant but indirect effect is significant, that means that means this relationship, this mediation relationship is fully mediation. And partial mediation, if both direct and indirect effects are significant, that is called partial mediation. Types of the mediation based on your result. Full mediation, x when x related to m, that means x follows m, this path is significant, and m also m, the relationship between m and y is significant, and also x, the direct effect, that means c prime is directly related to is not related to the x and y, direct effect is not significant, that is called the full mediation. But partial mediation is x related to y is significant, m related to y is significant, but also x, when we want to relate the x and y, that still also significant, that is called the partial mediation. This mediation. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, go to the SmartPLS software. In here, Cm is the independent construct and Cl is the dependent construct and Cs is the mediator. When we are calculate start bootstrapping method, start calculation, and then in here Cm and Cl is the direct relationship, also significant, that means t value is greater than 1.96, that means significant. Also CM is related to the CS, also significant, that means the T value is is greater than or equal 1.6. Also CS is positively related to the significant related to the CL, that means the P below, yeah, that means the T value is greater than 1.96, that is significant. So in here path coefficient table, and copied it and send it. In here direct relationship, that is CM, that means content marketing, marketing is positively, significantly and positively related to the customer loyalty. Also that means because of the P value is less than or equal 0.05, and T also T value is greater than or equal 1.96, and also the LL lower limit and upper limit is not included to 0. How to calculate the T value? Beta coefficient is when beta coefficient is divided by the SD, that means T value is we found the T value. So the direct effect is significant, and also the mediating effect, where we found specific indirect effect. Click on specific indirect effect and copy it, and we found the specific indirect effects is significant. That means the customer satisfaction is mediate to the relationship between CM and CL, that means content marketing and customer loyalty. Okay, and the direct effect is found from here, and also significant. Indirect effect is from here, also significant. That means all are significant, all values, all direct effect and all indirect effect is significant. That means our mediation is fully mediation. For example, if the specific indirect effect is significant, that means supported. That means in here this analysis is mediation, but we want to understand, we want to know, is it partially mediate or fully mediate. In here direct effect is not significant. Suppose direct effect is not significant, that means T value is 0.0 is greater than or equal 0.05, that means no mediation. Sorry, it's a mediation, but it's not a partial mediation, it's a full mediation, because the direct effect is significant. Because the direct effect is significant, is not significant, but indirect effect is significant, that is called, this mediation is called the full mediation. Okay, for example, if the direct effect is significant, but any one of the indirect effect is not significant, that means is this value P value is greater than or equal 0.05 or equal greater than 0.05, that means is not significant. These in here there is no mediation, if this occurred, the specific indirect effect also non-significant, is not supported. So that's a follow for the timing. Hopefully your understanding level is this. If you follow this video, your concept, your idea is fully clear. Thank you for the timing.